Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Bath time is my time. I love baths. I just got out of one. I had a nice little hair mask in there. I was sitting and soaking, and then I turned on the shower, rinsed all that hair mask out, and here I am. And while I was in the bath, I was thinking, you know, once upon a time, I was really insecure with my face. There was a time where I felt I always had to use like filters or Photoshop or like Facetune. And I thought I just would get on here and talk about it and just be real with you guys and talk about my journey and hopefully stop you from using those apps because you are beautiful the way you are. I also thought it would be kind of funny to go through some of my old pictures through that time. I'm just gonna go on my Snapchat, go as far back as I can and go through it with you guys, and we'll see how that goes. So grab yourself a cup of tea, a cup of joe, a soda, whatever it is you drink. I drink herbal tea. And get comfy. Let's go on this journey together. I spilled my boiling hot tea on my legs, so I'm thinking if I put my cold hair on it, it won't get all weird and give me varicose veins. My coworker showed me those today, and I know people get them and that's totally okay, but I know you get them a lot when you have like a lot of heat on your skin, and I'm scared because I just literally burn my skin. I have my phone. I'm now scrolling all the way to the beginning of Snapchat. Also, update on my pants. There is a mark, but I think it'll go away in the wash. So let's hope and pray for that. Thank you. Let's go back and look at my trusty TikToks with all the filters galore. When I got my wisdom teeth out, I actually thought I was famous, and I was signing. I'm literally talking to my fans. I had no socials really. I got Instagram in 8th grade and I didn't have a YouTube or like anything, and I am here talking to my fans, destined for fame. And then my next post on my story is me with my gauze, hashtag model, hashtag woohoo. Honestly, I haven't changed a bit though, because I still am this delusional. I still think this way. I would still unironically post that photo on my story, and I have posted things similar. Anyway, back to the filters. Okay, here's a filter. I'm really about to expose myself. These are so bad. But it was the time, okay? This is just what people did. This is a filter I used all the time. I liked it because it made my face a lot slimmer, and same with my nose, and it emphasized my lips, which were already pretty big. I have big lips, but I liked that it made my face slimmer. I struggled with an eating disorder. I think I've mentioned that before. So I was always kind of trying to find ways to alter the way I looked subtly. And it also made my eyes lighter, and at the time I was like, yeah, that eats. That looks so good. But looking back, I look so creepy. I'm sorry, you mean to tell me that I thought that was good? That is so freaking creepy. But I use that filter all the effing time. Guys, I have so many of this filter. This one. This one. This one. It never ends. I literally loved this filter. I simply have absolutely no words. She had a vision. She had a personal mirror and a new iPhone and an OtterBox case and a filter and a vision. Also, notice my fake leaves fall decor. Very DIY. This was a girl who would wake up, secretly work out, watch Bethany Moda, and go to the dollar store and get all these DIY crafts. Honestly, a good time. If I could go back to 2014 at this age, I totally would. Moving on to another filter of choice, this one. It looks like all that it does is alter the color, but it also cleared my skin a lot and made my face a little bit slimmer. And my nose, now looking at it. And I thought I looked really good. And looking at it, I just don't look like me. I just look like a different person. I have rosacea, and so my skin was often not clear, and during that time when I was not eating, my skin was terrible because I wasn't giving my body the things it needed to function properly. So I was very insecure about my skin. And so I would always find a filter or go in Facetune and just blur out everything on my skin, like any wrinkles, any like tiny dot. And in hindsight, it looks like really strange. And I wish that I didn't feel that I had to do that for myself, because literally who cares? But I did do that a lot, and I think it messed a lot with my brain, because then when I didn't have those types of filters on, when I would just get my picture taken or have someone take a picture of me like out of context, I would never like the way I looked. Like I was always unsatisfied. And not to say that now I don't occasionally use like a face little retouch, like smooth out like a pimple or some wrinkles or whatnot. A rule of thumb that I personally use for those types of edits is that if I could solve it in a week on my own, then I think it's fine to edit. So like a zit, that'll go away in a week. I'll edit that out. Or like some dry skin, or if I'm a little sunburned, I'm like, you know what? It'll go away in a week. It's still how I look. I'm just gonna edit it out if it bothers me. I try not to edit a lot of things like that because I want to stay genuine and authentic online and to myself, because then I don't have this weird expectation that I have to look like super perfect in photos, which is just not achievable. And I don't really ever do an edit that'll alter my face shape or body shape now. And I used to do that in the past, like no shame, totally admitting, full stop, like I have done that and it just wasn't good for me, and I don't think it's good really for anybody. Let's continue on and see what else I have. I just cannot believe how many I have with this freaking filter. It's like actually crazy. I'm like, wow. So you may notice now, I don't often wear a lot of makeup. I do a lot when I film videos just because I usually plan days to get ready when I'm filming videos. But on a day-to-day basis, I don't really wear that much makeup. And back in high school, I felt obligated to, even though I didn't. But on those days where I didn't wear makeup, I felt like way ugly and like not like myself and not put together. And I felt like everyone was looking at me, you know, all those feelings that you feel in high school. I think that editing my photos somewhat had a lot to do with that. Even though my filtering like wasn't super extreme, I think it just really messed with that. Guys, this one is so bad. This filter is so bad. This is so terrifying and creepy. And if I saw this person coming towards me, I would like run. Who is that? Why are your eyes glowing? Why are her eyes glowing? That is so terrifying. You kind of had to be there for all these animal filters. I have a lot with like a dog mouth and face, or like the bears or little kittens or whatever. You just really had to be there. But they also did the same thing. Literally every filter on Snapchat was made to either make you look super like funny or slim your face. I was like 15. I did not need face slimming. It was rounder than I have now, but it's just like I was a child. Snapchat, it's like all the same thing. Let's go to my Instagram archive. I apologize if you can hear my neighbors. They'd be a little noisy tonight. Here is a perfect example of what I was doing. Okay, see, this is a fine photo, whatever. I blurred my skin to no end. I have 0 lines or wrinkles. It doesn't even look like real skin. Like it just looks not real. Hence why when my brain started working, I went to my Instagram and said, why did I post this? It doesn't even like look real. And I took it off. Something I would do a lot is I was self-conscious about getting like a little double chin. So I would just move my chin up in Photoshop, and that like screwed my brain so bad. Because at any time, I don't even have a double chin. I've never had double chin unless I'm like going like that or like laying down or something. And if you do, who cares? You look great. But for some reason, I was just like so concerned about having that. And I ended up fixing my chin or like moving it up or making my head just like slightly smaller to get sharper lines in all of my photos. I was afraid like if I went and took pictures with my friends that I wouldn't get to fix those photos that I was in before I would send them to them. So I would like really quickly like edit me in those photos and like fix the things on my face that I would like and then send it to them. Literally, that is so toxic and so unhealthy. I do not wish that on anyone. If you are someone struggling with that, like, I am here. I will listen, and I get it. And it's hard. But for real, as soon as you stop with like the editing and filters, it'll be hard, but you'll start to love yourself and understand yourself so much more. And you are so much more than your body. There's one specific photo I have in mind. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I went on a trip with some family friends, and it was fun, for sure. I accidentally clogged the toilet and we didn't have a plunger. That was awkward. But it was a really fun and great time, except for I have this one photo. It's so embarrassingly bad because I photoshopped that thing like actually crazy. I used to do this thing where I didn't love my dark brown eyes because I just thought they were kind of boring. I just cannot believe I had these thoughts. Like, these are just crazy thoughts. Literally, where do you get these thoughts? This is insane. This is what happens when you have social media. I didn't love how dark my eyes were, and so I would like lighten them, just like the same filter on Snapchat I showed you. I just like lighten them, but not that much. I look so not real. I'm gonna see if I have it. I think I deleted it. I hope I didn't delete it. I deleted the one I'm thinking of, but I have one similar to it. It is just as bad. Just as bad. It is not good. I would also whiten the insides of my eyes in photos sometimes, and my teeth. And And my teeth are already pretty white. I've always had kind of white teeth. But yeah, the insides of my eyes, I look like a doll. See how that looks like not a person and does not look like that is not me. Like that does not look like me. I think the last time I edited a photo like that much was probably 2021, I think. Maybe 2021, it's 2024. And let me just tell you, it's made a world of difference. It is so much easier to sit with yourself when you know that you're being honest with yourself. Because when you're lying to yourself and others about what you look like for no good reason, because you are beautiful how you are, it creates such a disconnection within yourself, and it's not fun and not cool. And you don't deserve it. So all in all, you guys are beautiful, and don't believe everything you see on social media. I am not the only one who has experienced this or still currently, like, there's people who still currently do it, and I feel bad for anyone really struggling with that. And you know what? I veto all filters at this point. I just think we don't need them because I think it messes with our brains. I love you guys, and I think you're beautiful the way you are. Big heart. And thank you for listening to my rant about filters and Photoshop and Facetune and all those things. And I love you guys, and please like and comment and subscribe. Oh, and I'm actually gonna post today on my Instagram that I hated this photo, that you didn't notice this trend, because I just love that trend. It is just so good because you know what? No one notices these things that you don't really like about yourself. And you probably should love them anyway, because your flaws are what make you beautiful. And also flaws are so like different to everybody. So something you might see as a flaw, I probably don't. Okay, love you guys. Bye.